I want to take a look at some new import options for DWG and DXF files inside of SolidWorks 2011. In the folder, I've supplied a DWG file, so when you go to open, you'll have to choose DWG. You'll see that it's listed right there. It actually shows up as an e-drawing file because of I don't have DWG editor installed. I'm installing DraftSite very shortly here. Let's go ahead and choose to open this, and you'll be presented with the same dialog box you've always seen in the past. So like in the past, I want to import this into a new part as a 3D sketch. When I click next, very similar options to that I've seen in the past. I'm going to choose to add constraints, and we only need a handful of layers. I don't need any of the hatches, I don't need the hidden lines, the title block, the phantom lines. Basically all you need is 0 layer, which is pretty typical of a DWG file. When you go to next, this is where things really get new though, however. We have the ability now to merge overlapping entities. So if you've ever had a DWG file that had lines overlapping, this will actually merge them into one single line file. It will not merge lines that meet end to end, however. Be aware of that. There's also the option to run a repair on the sketch once the file is open. We're going to turn that on. And finally, there's the option to redefine the sketch origin. This is where it's going to be brought into my part file. This is nice because a lot of 2D files, your DWG data ends up way off of the origin and you end up having to move it anyway. So it just saves me an extra step. When I go ahead and click Finish, you're going to be presented with an option whether or not you want to explode blocks. You want to choose No on this. The reason is if you choose Yes, you'll end up getting a lot of geometry that you don't need, and you'll have some 66 errors here for the Repair Sketch tool. You'll notice what the Repair Sketch tool does is it's actually showing us lines that overlap, such as this line right here, this line right here, and I could delete these and do a refresh, and you'll see that I only have 6 problems now. Here it shows that we have a line that's end to end, so we could zoom in, we could fix this, and then go ahead and use our trim tool, and we'll do a let's just do a corner trim on that. Let's hit refresh. Now there's only 5 problems, and you could continue to diagnose this. Sometimes you should be aware it's looking for perfect SolidWorks sketches, not necessarily what you need to work on this file, bringing it in. So be aware of that. Some great new import export capabilities. You'll see what we've done there. We've actually split the profile up. If I had deleted this line here, we're in our trim tool yet. You could continue to clean this up. Let's go back to a front view. This is all just kind of extra credit stuff. Now where is that tool? You'll see that it's up here on my sketch tool. It's repair sketch, no problems found. So we've been able to quickly solve all of those issues inside of this 2D file. From here we would do with it whatever we choose.